Can incoherence cause strategies to fail? So how does incoherence look like? What's causing it? What can you do about it? And how is that relevant to strategic planning? Hi everyone, I'm Ivana Wilson from Wilson Biz Consulting, and we specialize in helping leaders build powerful strategies that actually work. From my last 15 years of experiences working with leadership groups, mainly in the oil and gas industry, I believe that there are at least 3 critical common factors causing strategies to fail, and incoherence is one of them. In this video, we talk about incoherence. What is incoherence? So incoherence occurs when decisions and actions that have informed the strategies are fundamentally misaligned with the internal and external realities, leading to confusion, misunderstandings, wrong decisions, and strategies that are destined to fail from the start. So how does incoherence show up in our life? Well, your strategies might lack objectives. Lack of objectives means that your company doesn't still have a clear vision for the future. If you don't know the goals and objectives you're reaching out, how do you know you've accomplished them? Your resources might not be properly allocated. Without a clear plan, it is very difficult to create budgets for your projects and initiatives. Instead, you allow the leaders allocate funds on the fly as managers request them, without a clear budget to compare against and clear line of sight between projects and organizational goals. Or the other way that incoherence might show up is when your team might be expressing symptoms that they are lacking a purpose. You might know the purpose, but don't assume that other employees and managers know the purpose. So in this case, start with creating a clear mission statement as the reason the company exists, and then communicate that clearly with the team. So what's likely to cause incoherence? Well, one of the main root causes of incoherence is making decisions on assumptions rather than verified information and facts. We often have insufficient information about the problem, the causes, the solution, or even the market we're trying to enter, and we don't spend enough time to validate assumptions before moving to execution. Not having the right people involved in the process, or even groupthink or other internal biases commonly occurring in a team environment. So today I have for you 6 tips that you might want to consider that will help you to avoid incoherence. Firstly, before you start the strategic planning process, make sure that you understand who needs to be invited so that you cover all operations, business assets, opportunities, and projects. Secondly, when you gather information from people about the context, help them to make distinction between givens and assumptions. Sometimes it is not clear for people, so you might want to ask them a question. Peter, explain, how is that being a given or an assumption? Thirdly, always find ways to verify assumptions for any high-impact decisions, especially in project development as you move from one phase to the next and you are committing more funds. Use SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in relation to your team, your organization, or even the project that you want to start. It will give you a lot more insights and information as to what should you focus on and why. The 5th thing is to use scenario planning to plan for possible futures of your organization. By building options into your strategies, you make them more robust so they can survive any market shift. And the last thing is work with independent facilitators when it comes to strategic and project planning. So facilitators are someone who has no vested interest in terms of what you're trying to achieve, and someone who can help you with bringing the processes and people together. Right, so what else you think can be done to minimize the impact of incoherence appearing in your strategy development or strategy execution? Thanks for listening. It's Ivana Wilson from Wilson Biz Consulting.